framed for a murder he didn't commit. The murder of his wife, even. How will Richard Kimball get out of this one?
Becoming Bane.
Blade Run it.
Harrison Ford becoming Bane. That would be.
That's the thing. That's kind of the backstory of Bane being imprisoned in Mexico for a crime he didn't commit.
Only for him to later become a criminal mastermind himself.
Not really helping his case here, is he? Anyway,
Yeah.
welcome to 1993's The Fugitive, based on the 1960s TV series of the same name.
Oh, it's actually based on a TV series.
I'll admit, for a moment,
Yes.
I thought you were going to say it's based off of a book.
No. It was directed by Andrew Davis, who previously helmed stuff like Under Siege, and would later go on to helm, of all films, Holes.
Oh, that movie was decent.
Interesting.
And it also stars Tommy Lee Jones.
Yep,
So
as a
Tommy
cop.
Lee
Imagine
Jones versus
Tommy Lee Jones.
Harrison
Tommy Lee Jones as an enforcer officer. Never seen that before.
Men in Black, No Country for Old Men.
Volcano, Los Angeles, 1997.
With a,
yes, I'm counting that.
With a screenplay co-written by Jeb Stewart of the first Die Hard movie, and David Twohy, who would later go on to be the co-creator of the Riddick franchise.
What a team!
Yeah.
All right then.
And with a rather rushed score by James Newton Howard.
Oh. So what was the budget?
Or at the very least, really difficult to do. On a budget of $44 million, it made $368.9 million.
Damn.
How much of that went to Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones' salaries, I don't know. But a film with a $44 million budget, not all of it went into the effects, I'm sure.
I can imagine, if I recall correctly, I remember seeing this movie, but if I recall correctly, there's not much in terms of special effects. So there is that.
It's an action film, but yeah. So anyway, start before the Warner Brothers logo in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, Des, great use of your HBO Max, I assume.
Trademark. Yeah, that reminds me.
Because I don't, I've never used that on my computer. I only use it on my TV.
What kind of Looney Tunes could interpret Harrison Ford if there was a parody segment of this in Space Jam: A New Legacy?
Totally Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd.
I was gonna say, or Wile E. Coyote, except the apathetic times where he's like, "I've had enough of this."
Yes.
Harrison.
That's ominous.
Tommy Lee. The awkward name structuring there.
Joe.
The Fugitive.
It's okay. Seriously, movie. You get it.
It was the 90s. The films always start out that way.
So what's the genre of this movie?
Thriller. Yeah.
So which came out first, this or The Fugitive? This or Face Off?
This.
I think
Face Off was 1997.
Yeah, Face Off was 1997. My God, 1997 was such a bad year for movies.
Whoa, bad year.
Joe Pantoliano.
Alright guys, to be fair to Deji, The Fugitive did come out before The Fugitive.
We did this kind of thing, Java, back when we did, I think, Batman and Robin, just to check.
Go on, Tio.
The only good movies that we could manage to find were Liar Liar and, to a stretch,
Titanic.
Titanic. And that's, again, a stretch, if I had to say.
That's being too generous.
No. It's a fine movie, but anyway, though, God.
It's boring.
So this,
I'm with that.
So interesting thing, this movie was actually the third highest grossing film of 1993. Just behind Mrs. Doubtfire, which was way behind Jurassic Park.
Yeah, and Jurassic Park would go on to join the pantheon of highest grossing films
like
of all time.
Like I said...
okay, that's right. Wait. Actually, no. This year, Jurassic Park literally did become the highest grossing film of all time.
Like I said in the Secret of Nim commentary, you just cannot beat Spielberg in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Also, stop flashing, please.
Well, I mean, you have to...
And stop with the fucking composition making jump scares.
Well, that's how they take photos to you.
Oh God, Harrison, what have Star Wars done to you?
Hey, I had Indiana Jones
He,
at least.
no, he heard about Indiana Jones and he aged like 10 years.
You're
That's the
telling me I
thing.
had to get inside a fridge? Oh man.
That's the thing, though. Apparently, he's legit excited for Indiana Jones 5, whatever they've got planned.
I mean,
for
it's
that.
only
Maybe,
gonna
maybe,
be-
maybe he knows that Shia LaBeouf is not in it, and he's happy
Or,
for that.
or maybe they'll kill him off in this one. It's like, I'm free.
Whoa. Hold on. It's Han Solo he wanted dead, not Indiana Jones. He's actually fine with Indiana Jones.
So yes, Dr. Richard Kimball is the man who Harrison Ford is playing.
Out of curiosity, who did play the character in the series?
Assuming that's the character's name in the series, because you know sometimes they like to change.
I get it. Well, I get it. I'm already I'm sorry, go on.
Was played by David Janssen.
So
Yeah, I heard the name, but again, I'm more interested by the idea that they stretch this kind of concept into a series, a little fugitive that has to be on the run and piece everything together, but for this long.
So how long did the series run?
It ran from 1963 to 1967.
Huh? How many seasons?
4.
So in
One
that,
per year.
90 of them were in black and white. 90 episodes were in black and white. The other 30 are in color.
let me guess, the black and white ones are for flashback time.
No, it's probably just for that it was literally a transitional thing.
In the 90s? Oh wait,
60s, Jova.
60s. Okay, never mind. That makes more sense. So, is this movie like adapting a season of it, or is it adapting the entire series?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the TV show. In case you're wondering.
So at the very least, we don't probably have the chance to run into the same skeleton in the closet that Mission Impossible movie had.
So Richard
Yeah, because
Kimball's wife
you
is
forget
played,
that is.
So Dr. Kimball's wife Helen is played by Sella Ward.
I've heard that
Also-
name before.
Also, I'm not used to see Harrison Ford with a beard.
Really?
He looks
But
like
he looks cool.
he looks like Neil Breen, Jova.
He kind of does, but I've seen him with a beard quite a few times. But yeah.
Okay, I'm
he
trying
does.
to think. I'm thinking aside Indiana
No, he
Jones and
looks
Star
like
Wars.
Kurt Russell in Guardians 2.
Too thin. The major other movies with Harrison Ford that I can think of, stuff like Air Force One, he still does not have a beard in those.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, he's a president of the United States, and that comes with the territory.
Okay.
Lincoln had a beard.
Okay. There is-
Modern day.
Okay, I've seen him with a beard a load of times on public appearances. Like, I think.
Oh, public appearance, I get it. I'm talking about specifically a role in a movie.
Oh, okay.
Also, yeah, he's a surgeon as well.
Which means he probably makes
He's a
good deal of
vascular
money.
surgeon, to be exact.
So it's interesting. We're seeing all these flashbacks telling us about his life. It's a bit of non-linear storytelling.
Yeah. It's mostly just at the beginning, if I recall, Jova. Later on, it's all about him piecing together what the mystery is. So we'll get some other flashbacks, but for the initial part, it's just for
it's
showcasing his
amazing
life.
how movies can have linear and non-linear films, but there's no Metroidvania movies. I stole that joke.
A movie where it is told not in order and you had to put the pieces together. I swear there has to be one example at the very least.
Interactive. Oh, wait. Technically, Death in the Family is a Metroidvania movie.
Not
'cause it's
interactive, not necessarily interactive, Jova, just in a matter of a movie that is literally presented to you with its chapters out of order, and you have to piece it together.
Oh God, I feel like there was one movie that did it, but I can't recall. And no, Beyond Two Souls does not goddamn count.
I know that Sony has a stigma these days that that has most of its game being more movies than anything, but it's still a game at the end.
So yeah, bit of suspicion cast on Dr. Kimball.
Yeah.
A gun registered in your name under the term of Dr. Jones.
So what?
I thought he preferred whips.
Oh, no. Well, hey, he still used guns in addition to whips. Just ask that guy with the giant sword in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That is true.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good. Yes. Spencer?
Yes. They laugh now, but mechanical arms are a legit a real thing.
It is. Prosthetic arms have been a thing since a long time. It's just that nowadays we're actually, testing more with the field of robotics to actually create actual automails, like in Full Metal Alchemist.
So yeah.
But wait a minute. He's a doctor. Wouldn't he already be,
a vascular doctor, remember?
which I'm pretty sure pays well.
So yeah, again, the audience is put pretty much in the same place as Harrison Ford, and you have to understand what is going on and who the killer might be.
By all intents and purposes, it does look like he'd be the one to do it, but...
Yeah, the cool thing about the effective correctly of this movie is that until a certain point, there is a genuine possibility that Harrison Ford might still be the real culprit. Not just in a sense of everybody trolling everyone, including the audience, but also for like maybe an accidental thing, like he had a blackout or something,
Remind me, was this movie
and he's
made...
an unreliable narrator.
Was this movie made before or after the Unusual Suspects movie?
I think around the same time. Let me see.
Before.
Wait. So it came out before this movie?
No.
Oh, you're saying this movie came out before that?
Yeah.
Ah.
A 911 operator, you should show more concern.
Well, crud.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this is one
Shit.
of those taken out of context situations, I assume.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh.
Like, not even like life sentence. Already going straight for the fucking death penalty.
Well, yikes.
Wow, that was The Fugitive. Final thoughts, guys?
What a short movie.
Should have hired Phoenix Wright.
Not every courtroom has to deal with Ace Attorney, okay?
Oh yeah, obviously, but
How about
Phoenix
Perry
got-
Mason instead?
Have you guys seen
Yeah.
those videos where they take these attorney sprites and make it, and put actual real court dialogue over it?
You mean Phoenix Wrongs?
No. Like they take actual real stupid words that people have said in court.
Oh,
and have
yeah.
Phoenix Wright characters to that.
Yes.
Yeah. Was it possible that the man who was dead could have been alive? His brain was in a jar. Yes, but was it possible? Yes, I'm sure he could be alive and practicing law.
So yeah, things aren't looking good.
Also, that scene.
Weird. That's very 80s for a 90
Doesn't
movie.
sound like synth.
There was a hint of a scene. Sorry
yeah,
for
yeah.
the pun.
Yeah, it's definitely synth. You see, Mr. Harrison Ford, you are now on our terms here. You will be subjected to lethal injection unless you agree to do whatever Disney wants forever. So what would
I
be?
could just
Death or the return to a galaxy far, far away?
I've never been back to a galaxy far away yet.
Oh, you will be!
Gaze into the Empire of Joy.
Oh.
Hmm?
I mean, Doctor, he could be worse. You could be on the same bus of the patients of the Predator.
He's almost to the prison. Now's not the time to have a heart. Okay.
Yeah, what is it with prisoners managing to find ways to make toothbrushes actually
Oh, and now
lethal?
the driver is dead.
Well, good. Let me guess, the doctor's going to be the only one who survives, but this will be a chance for him to finally clear his name.
Pretty much. So you see, Jova, Harrison Ford characters now has to find a way out. Without even a partner at that. Joseph will be so displeased by that. By the way, Harrison Ford survives this.
Of course he does. He's the most bankable star other than Tommy Lee Jones in this movie.
He survived the.
Oh my God, the
plane
black
crash,
guy
so
survived.
It's only natural he survives this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was trying to shoot him. It's like, now do something.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're on a bound of train tracks. Wow.
Wow, nice to see the police are looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Sir, there is a boss right there. Should we stop?
Oh my, guys, you're gonna make it come off. I sound crazy, but I kind of had a dream about this exact scene, and I never saw it.
Oh, I totally get what you mean. I sometimes have
And
dreams.
it's one of those, It's either I don't know if it was a dream or a deja vu scene.
Oh, I totally get what you mean. Like, I sometimes have dreams
It's just
that
the
weirdly
Matrix
or not.
glitching up, Dej. Don't worry, the machines will fix that.
Because I've never seen this movie before.
Oh,
or the scene.
Trust me,
So
Des.
it's just-
I get exactly where you're coming from. I've had countless dreams that somehow tell the future without having seen it before. Oh snap! The train's derailed.
And I see you've gone to the Prometheus school of running away from things.
Well, to be fair, Dwibs, his legs and feet are chained, so he kind of has a better reason to be running like that than, the people in Prometheus.
So what's he going to be the fugitive? What's the reason for his fugitiveness? The death of his wife, or causing death and destruction with a train?
To be fair,
I mean, whoever pinned the death on him will probably pin this on him too.
Even though he literally had nothing to do with that bus crash.
Well, he had nothing to do with the death of his wife, and yet he was still found guilty for that.
It just depends on how much the world really wants to crap on him.
Maybe someone really hates heart doctors. It was a heart doctor that killed my wife, so I killed yours.
Let me guess. It turns out his wife set him up, actually, and she's the mastermind. Hey!
That would be a twist. Turned out she was alive and faked the whole thing.
More camaraderie amongst the prisoners than there are the police. Oh! Fair enough.
Maybe you should shed the prisoner clothes, mate.
So yeah, that's the doctors at the doctor at square one needs to find a place to actually heal, eat something, change clothes, and then start piecing together things. And I think yes, this is the introductory scene of Comedy Jones.
I think I smell ham somewhere.
Side note, I think I mentioned this in the past, but Tommy Jones' usual voice actor in my country makes a better job than the actual acting of the actor. Gotta be honest. In almost all roles where I've seen the guy, the voice acting does a better job than the original performance. I know he's a talented person and everything, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones can play these kinds of guys in his sleep.
Pretty much. Piece of crap. Wow. You absolute slug of a liar.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, that guy there is lying out of his teeth.
Huh.
Yeah, he does outrank you, mate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, played by Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, his rank's higher.
Really? Mm-mm. Got you dead to rights. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's enough. We're not in Iron Man 2. Come on.
So yeah, I think that police officer at least got a severe reprimand.
And rightfully so. Oh, goody, the meme section. Jesus.
Doghouse.
And the hen house, too.
We have some kind of title, yeah.
I thought that said idiot on the back of his jacket for a second.
So this is it. Harrison Ford versus Tommy Lee Jones. This should be interesting.
It's kind of like Tom Hanks versus, I forgot the name of the actor in the Catch Me If You Can.
I thought you were talking about Collateral.
Oh, wait,
Tom Hanks versus...
Wasn't that Leonardo DiCaprio?
No.
Yeah, but Tom Hanks was the cop.
God, I confused him with Tom Cruise. So I was like, Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. No.
Okay, Tom Hanks was the cop. Leonardo DiCaprio was the con artist in Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Okay, now the music is starting to sound more 90s.
Those casual bongos.
It's Harrison Ford, the mechanic.
Well, he'll go to the hospital.
Well, of course dead people aren't happy. Well, he's definitely a professional.
Mm-hmm. It's very much Tommy Lee Jones' character, in a nutshell. He's very competent in his job.
Mm-hmm.
Stereotypes much.
Hey, it's good for the energy. Oh? He'll probably be able to give testimony that the doctor saved him later on, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be like, fuck. And then Tommy Lee Jones is like, crap.
God damn it, another one of these typical famous people framed for a crime they didn't commit bullshit stories.
Dude breaks into... I assume this is where he used to work.
Not sure, but he's definitely...
I forgot, but or at the very least, the important stuff is just, to find something to heal himself.
He's familiar enough with a hospital's layout to know, ooh, that's raw.
What was this rating? PG-13 or R?
Libs? I suppose it's VRB. I think there is some swearing, so maybe there is some. Basically, is rated R.
PG-13.
But Yeah, as far as I know, there isn't much violence, so there is that.
You need to dress more respectably. Oh, snap. Sorry, Harrison, the beard's gotta go.
Alas. Now that's more like it.
A good shave here, a good shave there. There's the Harrison we're more used to.
Mm-hmm.
This score is interesting. Fly was down. Oh, what timing? Just cover him. It's nothing important what he's trying to say, okay? We just need to make sure he gets to the ICU.
I'd say, man, this would never work in real life, but honestly, it might.
These days, dude, as the times I've proven that, including last year, by the time we're recording this, everything can happen these days.
Yeah.
Marcos and I watched the documentary on Ted Bundy. I was like, yeah.
Like, not only that, like, you know, a lot of stuff you think would be out of this world in a lot of fiction has actually happened at this point in real life. Like, it's to the point where even a series like Ace Attorney isn't looking that unrealistic now. He's got places to be, people to save.
Of course. Well, but first of all, himself.
Gets run over by another train. Oh, that would have been funny.
That didn't take long.
They made a remake of this recently, right?
They did?
I don't know.
In recent years.
I would not know.
I'll check in the meantime. What is this score?
It's
No, okay. There was a new series, I think, The Fugitive on Quibi.
Quibi? Oh my god.
In
Wait.
2020.
Isn't that Jeffrey Katzenberg's streaming service?
Yes.
How did
On
he get...
mobile only. That died, and he let everybody off go by playing a song from Trolls. It's like, good luck, everybody. Here's the song.
Oh my god.
Apparently it was like a one-shot kind of thing because it had only 14 episodes and one season.
Was it good?
It doesn't state here.
Hmm.
reception, so I cannot tell. But it's even like very small. Like it specifically mentions here that each episodes are between 6 to 9 minutes long.
Jesus, that's tiny.
Let me see the cast in the meantime. Why not? Body Holbrook, Natalie Martinez, Tyra Sircar, Brian Geraghty, Genesis Rodriguez, Sharika Epps, Daniel David Stewart, Kiefer Sutherland,
What?
and Glenn
Jack
Halter.
Bauer.
What the fuck? How did they got Kiefer Sutherland for a series like that? Weird.
Look, if Kojima can get Kiefer Sutherland.
Okay, I can expect more for something that has a big budget that can allow an actor like that.
So
but
has
that
Dr. Pimple found any clues yet?
No, right now he's busy being cornered by the police.
Yeah, because that didn't take long.
How's he gonna get out of this one?
RK out of nowhere.
RKO, that home hilarious.
It's like Godzilla in 1988. Godzilla just disappeared.
I mean, it does that in the 2014
Wait
version as
a
well.
minute.
Again, Tommy Lee Jones' character is quick to think the right solution.
Aha!
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that's the best part about Tommy Lee Jones's character. He doesn't take
He's
any
the
shit from anybody.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the straight man.
Well,
So-
so's Harrison Ford.
I thought you meant Tom. Sorry. Unfortunately, I can never look at Tommy Lee Jones the same way because of Power Rangers edit of someone photoshopping him over Tommy Oliver, like he's the White Ranger.
Oh
Did
my
that come
god.
off? Did that come off?
It was Marcos who did it. I need to know if he still has that.
Did it come off Ted slipping up and actually
Yes,
calling
that's
Tommy
the
Tommy
reason.
Lee Jones?
And then Marcos made a Photoshop. It's like, here's some comment, Johnny. Here you go.
Oh my god.
Tommy Lee Jones is a Power Ranger.
Why do I want to see that? What color ranger would he be?
White Ranger.
Yeah, I can see that. Oops.
Yeah.
I've got your gun.
Maybe you should have
Plus,
hidden the
I know where to
shadows.
shoot. I know exactly where to shoot the heart too.
But it's wet. Seriously, that delivery. No, I had to be pedantic on this. Again, in the Italian dub of this, he sounds actually more on point. Instead of just screaming out of nowhere, he's like, "I don't care." It conveys the fact what he just said. In here, he just screams like an idiot. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, there
To
is
be fair,
loud rushing water.
Yeah, like he is trying to be
No,
heard
I
over that
don't mean in
running.
terms of volume. I think in terms of tone of voice.
I mean, given the situation, I can't blame a guy for taking up that tone. Like, again, your gun's being held up against you by a guy
Okay,
who's
we're about to get the iconic shot of a movie that was used in trailers and also promotional materials.
I just need to find a life raft. An inflatable one. Very poor choice of words.
No.
How about no?
You feeling lucky?
Whee!
Okay.
This
Come
summer,
to the-
Arizona 40 is Tom Cruise.
Come to the fugitive dam ride.
You know what? They could totally make a ride out of this.
Or an experience. How many Warner Brothers films has Joe Pantoliano been in? This, The Matrix, Ready
I'm pretty sure there was something else.
Pluto Nash.
Oof. I keep forgetting Pluto Nash is supposed to be Warner Bros.
It is.
It was something they were
As I-
planning to
As
be a
much as I wish
big.
it wasn't.
It was something they were planning to be a big running franchise. And
Oh, apparently.
I mean, they threw $100 million at it.
What show?
Pluto
Pluto
Nash.
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 It's a terrible Eddie Murphy film. That's all you need to
Yeah.
know.
Also, I checked. Apparently, this movie was nominated for a lot of the Academy Awards, but the one that actually won was Best Supporting Actor for Tommy Lee Jones. Interesting.
Oh yeah, Tommy Lee Jones wants to nap him even if he's dead.
Now, is that
I prefer to see-
from the movie or from outside my house? We'll never know.
Dad, you're painting a very bad picture while saying that.
I prefer seeing Tommy Lee Jones in something like this as opposed to, say, Jason Bourne.
Oh, it was in that
Wait,
one
he was
too.
in that? I don't recall him being
The most
in
recent one, yeah.
Oh,
The
the most
2016
recent
one.
one.
The one, it's ironic. Despite being the worst of the Bourne movie, apparently, it's the only one that actually spawned a meme.
Really?
It's the Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne line.
And that line delivery wasn't from Tommy Lee Jones.
No, it was from like the CIA coordinator.
That is one impressive helicopter pilot to be able to pilot it at that low altitude.
Well, they gotta get good training.
Yeah.
Alright, Harrison, where to next?
I mean, okay, question. It's possible for him to survive that, right?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
But like you're gonna be injured.
Yes,
Well,
hence
yeah,
why
I mean,
hence why he's
struggling quite a
limping.
bit.
Yeah.
The reason he survived was that he sort of rode down the cinder blocks like it was
Yeah.
a slide, which definitely helped. If it was like, say, just a straight downfall from the falls, he'd have been dead, probably.
Yeah, speaking of this director's filmography, have any of you guys seen Holes?
Yes.
What movie?
Holes.
Holes.
Holes? Yeah, the Disney movie. Yeah. Did you read the sequel book, Small Steps? That's about armpit.
Have not
No, I
seen
haven't.
those.
I've read the book and I've seen the film. And funny enough,
Yeah,
the film was written by the same guy who wrote the book.
Yeah, like he did make a sequel. Like I never got to finish it because I had to return to the library, which is a first. I mean, what?
Haha.
Reggie's too slow. Ever wanted to see Harrison Ford kiss whatever other famous character Stella Ward has played?
While she's bloodied.
Hey, look, someone's into it.
Surprised this movie didn't spawn more memes, honestly. There's a lot of potential. So,
Also, what was that echo? It sounded like the one in Battlefield Earth.
So
With
I-
endless options for renewal. With endless options for renewal.
so I guess it's up to Harrison Ford to solve his own crime. While Tommy Lee Jones is going to hunt him down.
With dogs and everything.
If The Fugitive was made today,
Harrison Ford will be on Twitter saying, "LOL, just jumped off a bridge."
But no, it would be more like Tommy Lee Jones saying, "So I dared Harrison Ford to jump off the dam, and he actually did it. The absolute madman."
yeah, and now I'm currently limping in the fort. I mean,
Oh god,
Let's
he's
see.
dyeing his hair to disguise.
Yeah.
what does he cut some of his hair off and glues it to make it a mustache?
No. Would it be? No, it wouldn't be. Is that Julianne Moore?
Let me see.
I'm sorry, my mom says I can't talk to strangers.
Yes, she's Julianne Moore.
Huh. Didn't expect to see Julianne Moore in a movie like this, even though I did
That's
see her
kind of
name in
weird
the
that someone would
credits
say,
earlier.
"Hey, you need a ride?"
What was that?
I said it's kind of weird that someone would say, "Hey, you need a ride?"
Well, you know, some people are just that nice. On the other hand, I guess he's not that big on
Okay.
options, so yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I was about to mention. This movie did spawn a couple of memes. Most infamously, the jumping off from the dam. Believe it or not, if you don't remember, Joe, Metal Gear Solid 3 referenced it. But get this. Apparently, the director, Andrew Davis, wanted to personally mention that the scene as a whole is described as Dr. Kimball's baptism.
Oh
The
my
moment he
God.
actually becomes the fugitive. And it's so stupid because he had become the fugitive, a bit earlier when he escaped the bus. So no, it doesn't work that way.
Oh, are we about to see the villain?
The one-armed man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you guys know that there's apparently going to be a Japanese remake of this?
Huh, really?
Yeah, it's being produced by TV Asahi and it stars Ken Watanabe.
There was apparently an Indian Malayalam remake in 1995.
It's gonna be anime?
It's an animal. No, it's probably live action though.
Ah, they found the house of the other prisoner.
Also, Tommy Lee Jones as a cop disguised as a homeless person.
Well,
Moving on.
if that car can take you to the afterlife, then
That's
sure.
usually trained with. Also, this scene is used to give a parallel to the fact for Tommy Lee Jones' character, to the fact that Harrison Ford was not hostile, because to reinforce the fact that he was actually innocent and stuff. So.
Mm.
What are you doing?
Trying to shake off the mental scarring he's getting from that last experience.
Yeah, but the actor's performance didn't make it look like he was trying to shake off trauma. It looked like he hated the snowflakes getting on his face.
Oh, there you go. He was deafened because of the gunshot.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to show Tommy Lee Jones's character is ruthless and will not bargain.
Mm-hmm. Justice at any cost.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the guy was armed, so...
Mm-hmm. And he was threatening an hostage. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, as much as the situation, became iffy real fast, I kind of get that line of thinking. The idea that, in a hostage situation and everything, you don't have to bargain and find a different solution altogether, because otherwise you're literally stepping on the same level as the person in question.
So this film was apparently the first American film shown in China in over 40 years.
This one, whole things.
Wow, way to open up them floodgates.
And also the interrogation scene earlier, the guy who played one of the detectives is an actual retired Chicago police detective, and he helped script the scene.
Huh, nice.
Cool.
Because, I mean, yeah, it was...
Get someone who knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tapped into the payphone, and I heard someone that sounded like him.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's in Illinois, not
Yeah,
St.
because
Louis.
like St. Louis is in Missouri. He's in Chicago. He's in Illinois, but more specifically, it looks like he's in Chicago.
My sister moved there recently.
There's a pretty interesting case of fake American in this movie as well. There's a character named Dr. Charles Nichols who's American. The actor who plays him, Jerome Crabb, is Dutch.
Huh.
And he was supposed to be played by Richard Jordan, but he unfortunately passed away because, because he was extremely ill before then. So that's why they replaced him.
Uh-oh.
Also, apparently they wrote this film on the fly.
Really?
And yet, so it wasn't just the score, but also the script that was written on the fly.
So why did the script have
the
to be...
movie was made on the fly, at least it says.
So why did it have to be made on the fly?
I don't know. I'm not sure how much experience either of the writers had.
I'll give it credit. More often than not, when we've heard of a movie that has to be written on the fly, more often than not, it's surprisingly turned out to have been a good movie as opposed to a
We
bad
have
movie.
exceptions, Bojo, but like X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Wait. How much of this was written on the fly?
Most
We
of it,
don't know
apparently.
exactly.
Wait. X-Men Origins Wolverine was written on the fly?
Remember what
Yeah,
Glib said
the
in the
direct-
commentary?
director
We literally
said-
had to fax the pages
Oh,
of the
yeah,
script
that's
as they were
right.
going.
Yeah,
I mean,
they had to-
it feels
and
like
it
it was.
and it was a lot trickier then because they were writing the script in Los Angeles and they were filming it in Australia.
I know Rocky was written in. Wasn't Rocky written in a short time?
Yeah,
Which, it's
So I wouldn't say on the fly, but it was like I believe it was a first draft.
Wasn't the first X-Men movie also done on the fly, too?
That one I actually don't remember.
I know Mission Impossible was absolutely on the fly.
well, David Hayter's used to playing characters that have to do stuff on the fly.
So, of course, he was able to write a script on the fly.
Yeah. Change got change.
I know that Black Widow's first draft was written in 11 days.
Seriously? We already know
Yeah.
that about the movie?
Mhm.
How did we figure
I
that
mean,
one
first
out?
drafts. I mean,
It
I
was
think-
revealed recently.
In a court
Isn't-
case,
isn't
I
that
wonder.
typical?
No.
Isn't that typical? You sometimes write the first thing quicker, and the thing that takes the longest is polishing it.
Yeah, that does make sense sometimes. Oh, this bit.
The money, seriously.
Yeah, like he pointed out, he's a doctor. He's already rich.
I think that was the meme, actually. The bit that
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Is this what Harrison Ford's life would have been if it weren't for Star Wars?
Dang.
Not necessarily, running away for murder, but Oh, great homework.
Hmm. So, this'll make tough even... Well, yeah, this'll make stuff even tougher for him.
Yeah.
But it's okay, he's got a slick new do, and he looks cleaner than ever. Totally, he'll blend in.
Ford apparently wasn't originally cast for the role.
Oh?
There were other actors who auditioned, like Alec Baldwin,
Huh.
Nick Nolte.
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
Nick
I cannot see
Nolte!
Alec Baldwin
Oh,
for
God.
this
There was
role.
also Nick Nolte, Michael Douglas, and a guy who I can see even least in the role than Alec Baldwin,
Robin
Go ahead.
Williams?
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner, huh?
That would make the acting even more wooden.
You
Yeah,
know,
because I think Alec Baldwin is a much better actor than Kevin Costner.
like,
Alec Baldwin is more a comedic role than anything.
he can do slightly serious here and there, but okay, Kevin Costner. I wouldn't say the guy is purely a bad actor. Like, he can turn in a good performance, but he's that kind of actor who really, really needs a very, very, very specific kind of movie to suit him properly.
And I thought you were going to say it needs a certain kind of director. And I was going to say, what, himself?
Oh? Are movies that he directs good with his acting?
I don't know exactly. I heard one was really good, the other wasn't.
So, yeah. Time to hunt down
All
anyone
right,
who
he was
may have...
Jonathan Kent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. So now it's time to try and look for who may have had a mechanical arm when his wife was killed.
Yes, because this specific hospital will do that.
Well, you know, he needs to try and start someplace. In the prosthetic lab. Amazing what a bit of makeup can do to make him look so much younger than how he looked at the start of this movie. Or it was just the makeup making him look older back then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still wondering how the hell the director went from... Again, yeah, Holes is a very good movie. I'm just a bit baffled how he went from this to Holes. You know, this is an action thriller. Holes is more of a mystery comedy.
Well, it's funny.
Mhm.
Holes also stars a guy committed for a
Getting
crime
arrested for a crime he didn't do.
commit.
So I guess it's like that's why he got sold. Like, did you say a fugitive? Well, actually, he's mostly
Say
in prison,
no more.
But he's in prison for most of the time. Question: Does he escape at one point?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I am sold.
Hmm. Wow, good friend.
Hmm.
Do they know or at least suspect that he helped him escape?
Oh, no. They don't think that he helped him escape, but they do know that he ran into Richard at some point. Oh, yeah.
What is this music?
I love how the camera quickly turned away from that guy. It's like, what, did the cameraman hate his mustache or something?
Waves, are you directing things again?
If I directed it, no one would have a mustache.
Really?
Disgusting.
Dang.
Not that I have a not that I hate mustaches or anything. I'm just not a huge fan. Not facial hairist.
So yeah, it turns out a lot of people do believe in Richard and would have helped him.
Yeah. So what?
Because
Tommy
it's
Lee
like,
Jones
why would
arrested-
he kill his wife and say he's innocent?
Yeah, if Tommy Lee Jones were an even bigger, if Tommy Lee Jones were a big douchebag in this movie, he'd probably have the whole hospital arrested for aiding and abetting.
Somewhere out there, I will find him. By the playing of a
Yeah,
smooth
I am
saxophone.
an agent. I am an agent sent by I'm an agent sent by Disney 29 years in the future.
Yes. Or maybe this is a...
That, okay, I will have to.
19 years, sorry.
I would have to say that would be an interesting plot for a movie, as in a person gets sent back in time, but not to like heal someone or to change the course of history much,
But to rig the future so that it occurs as it's supposed
but to
to.
but to make sure that a person who's an actor gets hired by a specific company at a specific time because he's engaged to be doing that.
Neat.
Also, hello there.
I mean, you don't fantasize about doing that to you?
Edge, my fantasy about time travel is to save the Library of Alexandria. Thank you very much.
Wait.
I mean,
Why Alexandria specifically?
The Library of Alexandria was actually one of the wonders of the wardrobe. It's estimated that it contains so many books, and it's speculated that it contained a lot of knowledge of that at the time was unknown. To the point that one reason that it burned down might have been because they wanted to bury some of its secrets.
Shit.
It's one of the biggest mystery in history, Jova.
Oh boy. Okay, literally trapped like a rat. Oh.
Moving on.
Okay, so they were after someone else, not him.
So the movie
What
was
is that makeup?
filmed between the 3rd of February and the 15th of May, 1993.
Basically, Tio.
Wow.
Basically, Tio.
The film came out 3 months later.
Basically, Tio, what she's painting on his blush. It's to make the.
Oh, it's for mannequins. Okay.
Yeah, it's to make the prosthetic appear more, human-like. The more.
No, I get it. I just did not see that it was actually a prosthetic arm. But so, Dreams, you're telling me that it was like even filmed in record time. Everything was done in record time: filming, scripting, and composing.
How many days of filming was there?
All in 8 months.
Just 1 or 2 months, apparently.
Damn, a film made in 1 or 2 months. That's like, jeez.
The thing from production to post took 8 months.
Okay, but still though, filming of only like 2 months at most, and for a '90s movie.
And what they had to do to apparently it was because Harrison Ford wasn't available for very long.
Of course.
So the director, everyone only had like 10 weeks to edit, mix, and finish the film between the last day of shooting and the day it opened in cinemas. So the producer, Peter McGregor Scott, who would go on to produce such classics as Batman and Robin, used 7 Warner Brothers editing suites, and they had to work around the clock.
Wow. So he went from The Fugitive to Batman and Robin. Yikes.
Still though, the fact that
this had 6 edits.
They managed to make that like every single take count, and the end product is still really good, actually. Not in the sense that it has bad scenes or anything. The only thing, again, I guess I want to mention it for Juice's joy, the fact that I argue Tommy John's performance might be a bit more phoned in, but that didn't seem to be a problem. If anything, it actually got him an Oscar for that.
Oh, he got an Oscar in this movie.
Like I said, the movie was nominated for many things, but Tommy Lee Jones was the only one who won for Best Supporting Actor.
But honestly, maybe it's
Man, you gotta feel bad for that mom because like first her kid's a drug dealer, and then she accidentally sold her space to a criminal, a fugitive.
Yeah.
Like, shit. And
One thing that's ironic though, given the rushed nature of the making of this film, in a way, I feel like what must have been a frantic pace when making this film kind of fits with, well, the frantic tone of this movie, ironically enough. I mean, I don't know if it did seep into it, but maybe
In general, it might have been a recipe for disaster, considering the timing was very tight and the budget did not help.
And don't get me wrong, probably would not recommend that films have to be made under these circumstances. It's just that,
Yeah.
okay, like any What Happened with a good ending, it is one of those miraculous bouts where despite everything that happened, it turned out all right. And that's a good thing.
Sorry, you can't help.
He really does want to help, but he doesn't want to risk blowing his cover either.
Mm-hmm.
Which does add to the tragedy of the situation. Until he clears his name, he can't help these people proper.
Yeah.
Don't tell me he was their only vascular surgeon before he got arrested.
Okay, I don't think the hospital was that desperate.
I guess it would depend on how specific the trade is.
what happened to all these kids?
Oh, their kids are suffering from, well, vascular illnesses.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess for now the movie is taking a turn to the whimsy, with Harrison Ford remembering to be a doctor.
Did you just sign your name while you're on the run?
Probably a different name he signed.
Not just that, remember, again, that despite
no,
having...
my name's not Richard Kimball. It's Stop Open Door.
No,
It's
it's,
also-
Ellie Vator.
It's ELE Vator.
What was that name Java or lives in Apollo Justice for that doctor? Malpractice?
Oh, God.
The victim of case
I'm,
4-2, I think.
let me look it up.
Walkie talkie.
No.
I know that's an offender. I still hate that.
Let's see. The victim of that was called. Come on.
Pedro's Sanity.
Aside from ad-libs. Oh boy.
Oops.
And things just took a turn for the worse.
They often tend to.
And worst of all, the promise tomorrow.
I thought you were gonna say the Promised Neverland.
No. Just stick to the manga, by the way.
I heard both endings were bad, regardless.
The manga is better anyway. The anime had the least you can give an excuse that it was
because they
rushed.
had 5 seasons worth of things they could do, but decided, let's skip everything and get to the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I just don't care.
Like, just because something ended worse doesn't excuse the other thing from ending badly.
No, but I'm just saying if you want to have any experience with the media, I might as well just stick to lesser evil.
Yeah, no, I agree with Tio.
Anyway, okay. The doctor's name was Palmaractus.
Right, it was like an anagram of sorts.
Yeah, because basically, if you reverse his name as Malpractice, it's a play on malpractice.
It's clever.
That's who I want as my doctor. He's top of my rankings, just above Doctor Death.
No, please remember, it's like that place in Scrubs, that episode in Scrubs where JD invents the sketch for Dr. Acula, and then the title unites and it showcases when he's Dracula.
You know,
Yeah. The top guy, right above Dr. Biotch's surgery.
you know, guys, that's nothing though. I've got this great doctor. He's called Doctor Doom, so I have good feelings
I mean,
about him.
to be fair, Jova, Doctor Doom actually did help Sue giving birth to her second child. So
Yeah.
he's actually a skilled surgeon. Sorry,
But-
actual medical doctor if he needs.
But apparently he cannot fix a simple bullet wound, as One More Day suggested. Oh,
Again,
God.
Doctor Doom is such an awesome character, and yet obviously so flawed, but that was still bullshit.
Not only that, he literally owed Spider-Man a favor at the time, too, because
Are
Spider-Man
you talking
saved
about when
his
he
life.
gave him the Cosmic Cube
Mm.
or something like that?
No, Dad, I'm referring to One More Day. Basically,
Oh.
part of the catalyst of One More Day is that Aunt May is dying. So Peter
Yeah,
Parker...
I know.
And
I
no
don't wanna
one-
talk about it. Never
No
mind.
one in the Marvel Universe can do it.
Well, I
but
mean, at the
moving
very
on.
least, No Way Home was a more solid from it. Whoa.
We'll still have to see. By the time we're
whoa.
recording, the
Wait.
movie still has to
What's
come
with-
out.
What did Paramount, did Nickelodeon secretly film that bit?
Yes.
Seriously, that was like Nicktoons Slime. Oh, for St. Patrick's Day.
It's a St. Patrick's Day movie.
Oh, so
Is
that's...
that what the green slime where the
Yes,
came out of the walls?
Yes, so they apparently actually do that. Hey, Andrew. Andrew? Guest starring Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun.
What?
And then he turns to Tommy Jones and taps him on the leg, and he's like, "I want me shilling."
Like, Warwick Davis said yes to all those Leprechaun movies, even Space and... It's just a cop going about his normal duties with another cop.
at least.
It's a very well guarded building.
Sir, your the machine beeps.
Oh, there you go. They dyed the river green.
So, just the way that bit was constructed, it looked like Tommy Lee Jones turned and then immediately saw Kimball.
Wait a minute, sir. Are you wearing green? Oh, wait, you are. You're good.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah, my shirts. Dr. Kitchen Rimble. Yep, checks out.
Okay, movie. You're not. It's a bit too late for doing some Tarantinoing.
Maybe Chloe's a big fan.
Possible.
Actually, this was before Tarantino really became famous.
And before Skip Woods was a thing.
Oh my God, it's Richard Kimball. That disguise is so. Yeah.
Look. To be fair, it has the same energy as Clark Kent Superman, as in it can work.
True, but is he as good
Like,
an actor as Clark Kent?
I saw a video about a tweet of a psychology professor explaining why the disguise works.
Yeah. You know,
Does
first,
Superman have the power of suggestion?
well, he's good at it. Okay, but yeah, for as much as people joke about the whole glasses thing, no, the whole act is a lot more than just the glasses.
It's also his posture as well.
The speech
Yeah.
pattern and everything.
Heck, sometimes he even changes his voice with the use of his vocal cords at times
Wait
as
a
well.
minute. The guy was only in there for 5 seconds?
That's a
It's
bit
very
sussy.
suspicious.
Very suspicious.
It was like, it wasn't me, I didn't invent it.
Oh.
Okay. So what's this part of the score conveying?
No, it would have been funnier if he didn't respond. He just
Combo!
kept walking.
Get your poorly disguised ass back here!
Never! I have to clear my name, damn it!
This is the hill of where I die.
If I don't clear my name, I'll never get to be in Indiana Jones 4.
What for your fashion
You really
crimes?
think that's a good thing?
Yes.
I have to be in Men in Black 3. Oh no.
Trust me, Men in Black 3 is amazingly better than the likes of Men in Black International. No, Men in Black
3 is better than 2.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Men in Black International. And look, I will take Men in Black 2 over Men in Black International.
Is it really that bad?
Yes.
it's not, it's
Very
a comedy
boring,
that's not-
Dej.
I mean,
Two
it's a
at
comedy
least
that
it's
isn't fun,
mildly
so,
entertaining.
Let me put it like this, Dej. Men in Black International is entirely hinging on the fact that, hey, it's...
Or Ragnarok, Part 2.
Yes, it says, hey, it's Valkyrie and Thor teaming up. And that's pretty much it. They're not really funny. It's not clever.
Damn it, you guys, it really is me against the world.
That's actually clever.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Just how he went about it. It's like, hey, yeah, there's a man in a blue coat yelling at a woman. Get him. Hook him, Lou.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then he's
Sam.
like, you idiots! Sir, we still need to arrest you for that accusation.
It's bulletproof, dumbass.
The cops are trying to arrest me, you're all fired! Seriously? You believe
You
in
haven't gotten
accusation?
far.
Also getting the symbolism that happened.
Ridiculous as that?
Yeah.
I'm a convicted felon!
Also getting the symbolism, no exit.
Yeah. No way out. I'm actually wondering if maybe Joseph Fares was inspired by projects like these.
Joseph Fares is a director of a remake of The Fugitive.
Huh. That could work.
Because I wouldn't mind. Just to, I get the idea that he would inject more sense of humor of his own style, just for to spice things up.
Happy St. Patty's Day to you, and on top of the morning in the Rock of the Irish.
What if his gun accidentally went off?
Well, that would be awkward.
Mommy, that old guy, what's he meant to be?
Why, he looks like a Harrison Ford lookalike, sweetie.
No, the other old guy. That guy there, the one in the red scarf.
Oh, that is
That's
the
Agent K from Men in Black.
You see,
What's
honey.
Men in Black?
You see, honey, the Men in Black keep us safe. The Men in Black keep us safe from the things that we don't realize are real. The things that would be out there to kill us and eat us. But they keep us safe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tommy,
I
you're...
love Tommy Jones' special. Hold on. And go.
Also, Tommy, you're not wearing green. That means somebody's going to pinch you on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, yeah, because courts of law always get it right. That said, though, even the reporters have a good point. Why would a man who's supposedly guilty of sin risk his own skin back in his hometown where he'd be, well, recognized?
Simple. Criminals always go back to the scene of the crime.
No, they don't.
They really
I really don't know where that stereotype comes from, but it never works.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I sure could go for some Bud root beer.
Wait, Bud actually sells root beer?
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, you didn't know?
No.
Also, remember payphones? Those were a thing.
They still exist, Jova.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I know.
My country actually has, but I'm a lot.
Yeah.
Also.
I don't use them because I know homeless guys you go there to pee.
Yeesh.
Working in retail has taught me a few things.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get it. So that's the same reason that's why I don't take elevators when I actually arrive on train station. It usually never ends well.
No, I don't care.
Oh god.
That is like,
No matter how heavy is my baggage, I'm gonna take the damn stairs.
the reason why it doesn't bother me is because I know that they do clean that every once in a while.
Wow, Harrison Ford sure cleaned up nice in a suit and jeans and everything.
Yeah. He dyed his hair.
Again.
You know, it's a good thing that he's a doctor and incredibly smart, or else he would never be able to pull any of this off.
Pretty much.
I thought the camera was going to pan back and reveal Tommy Lee Jones with a gun to his head. I was like, I caught you again.
I mean, Tommy Jones is pretty ruthless in this, so yeah.
He definitely does not bargain. And he really doesn't care if he's supposedly innocent or not. It's his job to bring him in.
Well, we got a spin-off film of him to look forward to.
Wait, of Tommy Lee Jones's character?
Yeah, Dave's mentioned it at the beginning, I think.
Oh, really?
Kind
Is
of.
it good?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm not confident. It's from the guy who would go on to direct Star Trek Nemesis.
When did it come out?
1998.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute.
So the guy who killed his wife may be a member of the police.
So the plot and then the guy is right behind him and says, "You shouldn't have come here."
Don't tell me it was Tommy Lee Jones.
Never should have come here.
Aha! The mechanical arm.
You know, You're a cop. You could just arrest him and no one's going to suspect you.
That's probably what he did in the first place. Huh? Oh. Past history with the wife. Wait a minute. They would like to have that echoing repeat. Huh.
The same health sponsor.
Yeah.
Methinks there's a conspiracy at hand. It seems like something was going on between his wife, the killer, and this Dr. Lentz.
Something bigger than you might have thought.
Oh, yeah, about that parade scene earlier.
Yes.
Two things. That they actually filmed it. They actually filmed it during the actual parade.
Clever.
Yes, that's
and
good.
And at the exact same time, another movie was filming
Really?
Which one?
in the exact same place.
Which movie?
Which
From
movie
Michael
was it?
Ted called Blink.
Did Harrison Ford end up showing in that?
I don't know. It'd be
They
funny.
might have exchanged some photos of the making of. Usually that's what happens, Jova. There was one movie, if I recall, one person that if I recall correctly, kind of photobombed.
But
Um,
quite the quote from Wikipedia. The film received mixed to positive no reviews.
Anyway, you're saying to you?
There was one who kind of photobombed a bit the director and the main actor of 2003's original Old Boy adaptation. Semantics.
Okay. Oh.
Of course, it's always at the last second when we drop and it's untraceable.
We
I
didn't
think-
hang up.
He wants them to track the phone. So then they'll have no choice but to see the clues he's collecting.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones decides, yeah, don't look at the clues. We're not here to look. We're not here to solve the murder for him. It's been solved.
That would be so petty. But yeah, no, it's clever. So now he just needs to play detective while evading the actual detectives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. A prosthetic arm.
Oh, what's stopping him from putting that prosthetic arm there?
Everything, sir. The fact that...
What's stopping him from forging that evidence?
Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, sir. How would he have been able to have faked the photographs?
Wow.
I don't know. How's he able to escape us all this time?
Well, he escaped because of a train, apparently, and one of our guards being very incompetent. Heard that jerk-ass got fired. Your place indeed.
Familiar. So what did the guy? What did he say the character's name was?
Sykes.
We said Mr. Sex.
No.
No, Dribs.
If this were like a parody of a James Bond movie, then probably.
Or written by Seth MacFarlane.
Sax, you say, is it?
Why would you happen...
Oh, Sykes, yeah. Yeah, that's the actor. Andrew or Andreas Katsoulis. He unfortunately died in 2006 of lung cancer.
Huh. Would you say that's a lot of fish?
No, because it's quality, not quantity. What? No.
Yes, he is. We should say he's become a person of interest. So yes, it turns out the fugitive may have just given the police a good lead. And like, you know, they have to admit the guy is clearly dirty. Huh. So it turns out he was the target, but his wife ended up, well, protecting him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
So what tomfoolery is going on? Also, that mustache.
Good job we're not playing a drinking game involving how many characters have mustaches.
No, there's not much, to be honest with
I gotta
you.
wonder,
All beards
Dribs.
don't count.
Gotta wonder, Dribs, what's with you and mustaches lately?
I don't know, it's just, I mean, full beards are fine.
I get it, Libs. It's an inner psychological mechanism because you find the act of shaving annoying and a waste of time.
That and it's just incomplete.
Got him.
Yeah, but
Great
that wasn't
work,
that wasn't
Detective
that wasn't the only reason.
Sure, well, that's your justification. It's probably the more prevalent one, though.
Did a man with a mustache steal your girlfriend?
Okay, now that's...
Never had one.
So what is there, like some underground society of doctors that wanted Kimball killed or
the
something?
secret cabal of doctors.
Or do they hate
I'm so
Harrison
invested
Ford
in
because
this. I'm curious how this is gonna get resolved.
do they hate Kimball because he thinks that he stormed in and took their position?
Doctors hate him. This guy managed to escape the police for more than a week with this simple treatment. Click here.
You see, this guy with the beard reminds me of Charlie from Always Sunny. He just has the same energy as him. Man, imagine if Columbo was in this movie.
We would know in advance who the killer was, Dej, in that case.
No, it'll be a plot twist. We don't know in advance. Columbo will just investigate him. It's like, oh, one last thing.
That's the thing, that's the thing that usually with Columbo episodes, I know there were like one or two exceptions, but Columbo's episodes are mostly about showcasing the killer first, which I'm not particularly fond of. Also, how stereotypical it is. Someone working for, forensic or doctorate and it's called Bones for a nickname. Even Star Trek aside, it's usually very common, actually.
Or did he?
Again, that minor synth.
Who is this actress?
I've seen her already, actually.
She looks like Jane Lynch.
Let me see.
Oh my god, that guy looks like the cop from,
Yes, you got it, Dej. She is Jane Lynch.
Oh my god!
Wow, there you go.
Everyone gets
Jane
one
Lynch,
today.
Isn't she currently the host of your version of The Weakest Link nowadays?
I don't know.
I think so.
So, yes, organ trafficking.
I guess she's filled with glee to see Richard.
Yes, she
Of
is.
course, organ trafficking. can that be? Forgeries.
Mm-hmm.
Which friend?
God, she still has the same facial reactions even back then.
Wait a minute. Oh snap. Does this mean that the friend who's been helping out Kimball was the guy who set him up in the first place?
Hmm.
That would be just the ultimate irony. The one friend you can count on is the one who shoved a knife in your back. Oh, and the hitman's apparently looking out for Kimball.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he was the original target.
Uh-huh. Might as well finish the job now.
Probably not in public, though.
Just wait for him to go down a dark alley where nobody listens. Oh, hey, Payless.
Or up the subway station. So he's gonna shove him down the train tracks.
Oh, so they're killing people for their organs to traffic them.
Any Sykes I really know is Bill Sykes from Oliver Twist.
Who was also a murderer.
That's putting it lightly, Jova.
Yes, I know, very lightly, but you know, if the boot fits. Well, look at that! Sykes just happened to vanish.
Dust in the wind.
Like a turd in the wind.
Yeah.
Ugh.
God, I sure hope that Venom 2 is good.
I mean, it's apparently shorter.
Still
I mean,
PG-13.
Venom 2 was kind of...
Okay. Can I?
Short
Okay.
movie.
Can I just say this? How in a post-Joker world are we still making the Venom sequel PG-13? Like, come on, guys. Venom is a recognizable enough franchise, and I'm pretty sure you could get away with making it
Because
R-rated.
they want to connect it to the MCU, and they want to have it with Spider-Man.
I mean that and
That's
I've already
the-
said it enough.
That's the thing, though, Deads. Deadpool's a part of the MCU, and he's still gonna be R-rated. So what's Venom's excuse?
They want kids to watch.
Well, Deadpool's apparently going to show up alongside MCU heroes at some point. Oh dear. Hey, no hard feelings about your wife, okay? She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh my god.
Oof.
Lights out! Punch!
That's killing my wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got a gun.
You don't have the
No.
guts. Oh, snap, he killed the officer. Great, this is good.
I know how to clear my name. Commit more felonies.
Wait, hold on. Handcuff him here.
Why did the music suddenly went James Bond? Seriously, this code is kind of all over the place. I really get the idea that it was composed in a hurry.
I mean, and I didn't say a hurry. It's just James Newton Howard was under a lot of stress making this score.
Okay, that's the hitman taken care of, but there's still work to be done.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
But wait, there's like 20 minutes left.
And then they point their guns at the guy, who just got knocked out, but they think he's John. Richard, sorry. John Kimball's an Arnold Schwarzenegger character.
Oh boy.
Great. And we all know police officers don't take kindly to one of their own being killed on the job. Well,
Nope.
at all, but especially on the job.
Okay. Leave that to me and Jova.
And he is also a committed murderer. Please welcome this guy who will be taken by the police.
Hooray!
Wouldn't that be a power move? You fake announcing the guy as an honourable person, but then right at the end say he's going to be arrested.
It would be a nice twist on the utter scumbag with good publicity trend.
Yeah. Like imagine if that happened in an MCU movie with scumbag characters.
Maybe eventually. Well, well, okay.
What if episode kind of did that?
Well, yeah. What if episode?
The one with Killmonger.
Was that 5 or 6? No, 6. It was 6. Yeah, I loved when they did that. I won't spoil the context though.
Dramatic piano.
Tuh.
I love how the score is all over the place. You got the synth, the piano, the bongos.
Yep.
You really can tell this was done in the 90s.
Was this where James Newton Howard started to go insane?
No, I think that was the happening.
No, I mean what during this filmmaking process.
Honestly, Jova, I don't even remember what kind of score the happening had.
Well, given how everything had to be done on the fly here, yeah, probably Dwibs.
Also, Jova, 1 year later, he did the score for
I mean, it
Junior.
fits with
So
the,
there's that.
I mean, it fits with the movie. Our main characters having to do everything on the fly. This guy got my
Fake
wife killed
news.
making a speech.
Oh. Hey, I know that guy.
It's a wife murderer.
I thought he was taken off the guest list. Didn't know he was invited.
That's the That's the best thing you can say.
Oh boy.
This is the worst thing you could possibly say.
Unless, yeah, unless he has like a 3-step plan, like Batman.
We heard the headman was supposed to take him out on the train. The lights are on us both. Yeah.
No, actually, it's not.
By the way, how could we hear you without the microphone?
He was ranting loud enough.
I mean, I know he's Harrison Ford, but not that loud.
Oh,
Oh!
That's a wolf.
Doctor, I don't think you need him to clear your name.
Yes, he does.
Desperate men do these desperate things, Libs.
Also, yeah, you did kill his wife, so he is reasonably pissed. Like, I wonder if that was just him tuckered out from the whole filming process. Kind of similar to the famous gunshot from Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Sir, he's not listening.
All dramatic.
Okay, there's clearly been a fight.
Either that or Kimball really doesn't like chairs.
Which is very possible.
The killer used the chair to help kill my wife. That's why I hate chairs.
Oh, God. Great, now it's a literal race against the clock on all accounts. Yeah.
I said call off the helicopter.
on my ballsack.
You deserve that. Oh boy. You deserve that too.
Yeah, whoop.
Oh boy.
They're fine.
Ow! Thank God for bed mattresses! Oh, no, it's an elevator.
Yeah.
Although, if you stop yelling at us, we'll tell you.
So, is the weight of karma starting to weigh in on you just yet, Doctor? Here's Harry. Ford. Probably should make a good carry over there.
It's all getting tense.
So how's everyone's day going?
Could have been better, I guess.
Imagine if after all this, oh.
I haven't stopped people before.
What?
Hey, but have you told your colleague that? Oh. Oh shit. Oh.
Ooh.
And
That's
that's Joe Pantoliano out of commission.
yeah.
You still got the gun.
Yeah. What if you had a gun?
Yeah, he's looking at him like, dude, he's got a gun still. He might just be pretending to be unconscious. So there we are. He's no longer on the run. I hope he isn't.
Well, time. Movie's almost over anyway.
Imagine if after all this, he still has to be on the run.
That's probably what a modern reboot will do, just to be dicks.
But come on, I was giving a speech.
Boy, the Chicago police are gonna have to eat some humble pie for this.
And transcribe a lot of things on paper.
Uh-huh.
Guys, come on, I had a rough day. Oh,
Formalities.
Like birthday presents.
Yeah. You see, now we're just good friends.
Well,
I mean, you pointed a gun at me, and I pointed a gun at you.
Yeah, one day you point guns at each other before jumping from a dam. The next, you're just good friends.
why does that sound
Wanna
like
go for a
one?
beer? I don't drink.
That sounds like one hell of a euphemism, pointing guns at each other.
Also,
There's
probably
the
some
credits.
Freudian things.
And there we are. That, ladies and gentlemen, was 1993 version of The Fugitive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no post-credit scene, so the Dr. Harrison Ford will not be invited to the Justice League initiative.
I'll check
So,
just in case.
yeah, I'm still keeping the movie open. So, final thoughts?
I'll go first. Yeah, this is a pretty good tense thriller movie. I mean, especially considering that it was all being done on the fly, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got some good performances from Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. We've got a plot that's full of twists and turns, like any good thriller mystery should. Really, the only issue is unfortunately James Newton Howard's score. Like, music, like if making a film on the fly is bad enough, and more difficult enough, doing the music for the movie is pretty difficult enough. Is also pretty difficult, and to be honest, bits of it do kind of feel all over the place. But overall, this is a pretty solid film. It'll be interesting to see what U.S. Marshals is like. Like, I mean, how do you continue the story of the detective who's chasing the main character?
Is it a prequel?
No, it's a sequel.
I get the idea it's just on a different case altogether.
So when was it released?
1998.
Oh. Did they make anything else after that?
No.
Was it bad?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I'm just gonna check on paper just to see some data.
Yeah, overall, very good film.
Okay, budget-wise and grossing, it did well, 45 million, and it grossed 102.4. So it was a success, but not as much as this one.
What about the reception?
25% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's reassuring.
Okay, guess we're gonna have to see if it's a case of critical dissonance, otherwise it may be a rough ride.
Alright.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty great movie, honestly. Like, again, maybe it's because of how the movie was made, but you feel the frantic tone of it. Like, from the moment the chase begins, it feels like it's constantly going, constantly ramping up and stuff here and there, while also still presenting us with good and interesting characters here and there. And it is a mystery that you actually could start to piece together here and there. Maybe not immediately, but honestly, like, if you can solve a mystery from the very start, that's kind of, well, not always the best unless it's intentional. But no, like, the mystery is actually pretty good and a well-earned twist here. Like, yeah, it's kind of it's kind of Scooby-Doo-ish, but I'll admit I was kind of legit caught off guard by the fact that the one friend who didn't help turning him in was the one who was helping him and turned out to be against him. But in hindsight, it makes sense. Of course he didn't save him. That would just make him an easier target for his hitman to kill. Oh, it all comes down very sublime. I actually really like the music, love the acting, and, you know, the action works out too. Heck, even the final climax is very, very, very cathartic to see the big mastermind get the justice literally pounded into him on several occasions. Like, it all comes together extremely well. How will the sequel turn out? We'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, more than a sequel, it's more like, again, just a
spin-off?
story that's set in the same universe, just later. So yeah, spin-off, I will wager.
Unless it was billed as a sequel, in which case, yeah. Okay, then, Dej.
This was a pretty great movie. Oh my god,
I was so invested in what was happening because I really like murder mysteries, especially when playing with Ace Attorney. So seeing how everything got resolved, I was like, oh man, how's he gonna get out of this? Like it was handled pretty well. It didn't feel like it was a 2-hour movie.
Pacing looked like a charm.
It really knows how to get you invested into what's happening. So great film.
All right, I'll conclude, I suppose. This was fine. And just not me. Sorry. Despite having watched this as a kid, actually, more like teen years, it was broadcast a lot on TV. This is not the ideal movie for me, but it's solid for what it wants to be, and it's interesting what kind of a miracle it is, considering it was conceptualized and properly done in such a little time, such in a rush, and yet it turned out to be better than anyone could expect. So that's again very interesting as in the history of movie making. It's an interesting example. The story in itself is pretty solid. Again, like Jova said, it's a good murder mystery where you're just in the same shoes of the main character and you're putting the pieces together just as he is doing. So you're not in control of, say, the Tommy Lee Jones that has to be just caring about catching this person. No, it's a bit bouncing between the two, and eventually he gets to see where Harrison Ford is coming from, and eventually it all culminates together. So again, it's pretty serviceable with a nice conclusion. And I think even Roger Ebert praised the movie for the fact that it was just this simple in an age where everyone was trying to do Oscar baiting. So there is that. That's pretty nice. But that's it. So I guess we'll see you eventually for U.S. Marshals and see how that turns out.
In about
5 years.
The exact same time.
Or maybe that'll be the next movie I'll pick.
Sure, why not? See ya.